A note on a very special documentary, which is being on Thursday on HBO, well, tomorrow. Thursday is the day for documentaries, some of them really interesting, like this one. And it's an issue that is being explored in so many other places. I've seen this theme in the serious media, from The Economist to BBC Earth, and TV5, the French channel for the world, is also really serious and treating the matter with frequency, if I may say that. I think almost every week there's a segment somewhere. Sometimes I see something in the middle of the night, sometimes it's before the news program. Anyway, it is clear for most people who can think that we're dealing with climate change. Not for those in the White House or connected with it, alas. But we'll see. Maybe they wake up. Maybe they just get out on another scandal, like the Russia connection. And hopefully, inshallah, someone with brains will come instead. But yesterday there were 22 degrees. Today we have under 10. So, and a strong wind. And if we look at weather reports, I think that's when you have the conditions outside, especially in the morning, like it was in the morning. Even if the thermometer shows 8 Celsius or so, 5 in the morning, the feeling is of near 0. So when you have differences like that, it's a serious impact. It's a clear message that the world is not going upside down, but is in a turmoil, and action is needed. In Peru they had floods that look like they've never been there before. In Chile they had fires. 3 million people in the capital were without water. I said fires, I'm sorry. They had, it's a great fires, but then they also had a disaster which left 3 million people in the capital, Santiago, without access to drinkable water, or maybe any water at all. A serious storm took place a few days on the east coast of America, and it's warm weather in early March, like it's summer already, and then cold. They had snow in Spain, like they've never seen in the past 70 years or so. I don't know. In places where they have, 1-inch trees. It's brutal, and documentaries like this one point out that we need to be responsible. They show the measures that people in the north especially have taken in Denmark, and they have many cities that aim to be free of, close to the point where they're free of pollution, in the sense that they look for renewable sources of energy, solar, wind, they encourage electric cars and do all that is sensible. They create lanes for bicycles. They have percentages, incredible percentages for people who use a bicycle. I try and do that, but sometimes it's crazy in here. And people who use public transportation and all the effort that goes into that. Plus, so much more, how we need to look at agriculture, the fact that we were dependent, it seems now, mostly on 20 different species of plants, and that's bad for biodiversity, and it's a risk, a high risk, how we should grow in the garden. And I'm thinking tomatoes. Now, what's the combination? They were saying in, was it Australia, that using vines with tomatoes is a good combination because of the screen against the sun and the humidity which is created there. How they try and use cities in places where they grow on top of buildings food, or if not, they use the roofs for solar panels, so that they're again efficient in so many ways. And California was also present with a lot of talk, with the fact that they pressed the car makers to respect a limit imposed there, that they have to have a certain percentage of cars with zero emissions, that is electric, of course. And what the impact was, and how they press other states to respect their conditions regarding electricity, because at one point it looked like, okay, everyone who's in the state has to respect all sorts of green rules, and no more or less coal and so on. But once they buy electricity, what happens if they get their electricity from other states without those conditions, and so they just move the cloud of smoke from coal plants to this other state, eventually not far, perhaps even a neighbor. So all sorts of complex issues, but so many solutions included as well.